everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Abby. Today I've got a very exciting video. If you have watched my channel for some time now, you'll know that I have a little bit of a thing about shoes, particularly designer shoes. So I did a bit of research, a bit of shopping around, and I have found some fantastic dupes for some very expensive designer heels. So all of the dupes that I've found are from Ego. You've probably seen it on Instagram, things like that. So I've found 6 pairs of shoes from Ego which are basically inspired by lookalikes of designer shoe styles, and they are a fraction of the price of the real deal. So let's get unboxing them. So the first pair of dupes that I've got for you today are of the Versace Leaf Python embossed leather sandals. I've got my laptop here with just some information on so I can give you as much as I've got on these babies. So I have a pair of them up here from Saks Fifth Avenue, and they are £1,193.19. Yeah. However, from Ego, I have these beautiful, gorgeous lookalikes of those Versace sandals. So these are the Whisper Leaf Detail Square Toe Perspex heel in green snake print for leather. So I got these Ego shoes for $19.99. I am not kidding you, these are pretty bang on. I can't get over actually how good they are for a dupe, because I was looking at the real ones and I was looking at these and I was trying to spot some differences, but they're pretty bang on, you know. There are a few differences obviously because they are not copies of the Versace ones. So I would say that the kind of croc snake print, python print, whatever, is a lot more kind of prominent with black here, which is probably the bit that you're going to see most when you've got them on, is the sides of them and maybe a bit on the toe. It's a bit more subtle on the Versace ones, and the real ones have a kind of Versace brand embossed sticky out logo thing which is here, and they also have a like a second sole. So there's like a black patch of sole which like starts about here and goes down here, so it's like a secondary sole. So maybe they might be a bit more sturdier, a bit more long lasting than these Ego ones which just have one sole. But if you want to pay an extra £1,170, that might be worth it to you. But I would say for the price of these and how good they are at, you know, getting that style, but you don't want to pay that price tag, these are a fantastic dupe. I can't actually believe it, and they look beautiful on. So the next dupes I have for you are of the Mach and Mach, or Match and Match, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, tulle-bow pumps, and these are in the ballet pink colour. So these, full price, I've got them up on Farfetch now, are £830. The Ego dupes that I have of those shoes are here. They are pretty amazing for a dupe. So these are the Christelle Bow Detail Diamante Lace Up Clear Perspex heel in pink satin, and I got these for $24.99. A pretty dramatic price difference of about £800. In terms of being a dupe, from afar I would say, you know, they're pretty bang on, and unless you are a huge Mach and Mach fan and you know their shoes or you have a pair, you're probably not going to be able to tell the difference between these ones and the real deal. But there are some differences which you would notice if you're interested in those shoes. So the Mach and Mach ones have this satin on the shoe, but it also goes into the heel. So this on the real designer shoes is a satin, whereas here obviously it's a clear Perspex heel. Also on the Mach and Mach ones, this diamante in the middle is kind of like a stone with lots and lots of these diamantes all over the stone, so it's not just one big stone like this, it's lots of little stones incrusted in the middle there. Also, the Mach and Mach bows they're kind of like a crinkle fabric. This one is, if you can see, it's still a little bit crinkly, but it looks more smooth than anything else, whereas the Mach and Mach ones look a bit more floaty, and they do look like a crinkle cut fabric on the bows. So that's just another little thing that I noticed as well. But all in all, they are a gorgeous, gorgeous look-alike of those shoes, and for the price, you can't go wrong really. The next pair of dupes that I have are of the Amina Muaddi AWGE Phoenix Sling Butterfly PVC Clear Crystal Sandal Heel Pump. Now, I couldn't find a specific link to this exact style, but I swear I saw these on her Instagram, something like that. They definitely have existed in her collection. I'm just not sure if by now they've been discontinued. The closest ones that I could get up on here are from Selfridges, and they're just a satin version. These ones are £970. Whereas I have these Ego dupes. So these are the XOXO Diamante Butterfly Detail Pointed Clear Perspex Toe Sculptured Heel in Nude Patent. And I got these ones for $24.99. One thing that I can definitely notice that is different from just Amina Muaddi heels full stop is the size of this heel is much bigger than the normal heel height for Amina shoes. I can just tell just from looking at how long this bit is that these are way higher than Amina's. Hers are much less, maybe like here. They have that much of a straight heel until they go into the flare, so they're really not this high. And actually looking at the slant that your foot is in, they look quite high, don't they? Crippled. But I think they're absolutely gorgeous and very, very Amina Muaddi for a fraction of her price. What I will say about this particular shoe from Ego though is it's quite small fitting. I don't know if it's because the plastic isn't very giving towards your toes or what, I'm not sure, but I would say if you're going to get them in a size up. My heel is right on the edge of these, and I just prefer the tiniest bit extra room on the end, just so I know that it doesn't look like the shoes are too small for me. But yeah, just a little tip: if you're going to get these dupes, go size up. Now, the rest of the dupes in this video are for Bottega Veneta shoes. So the first pair I've got for you are a dupe of the Bottega Veneta padded quilted leather mules, and these are the ones in black. So they are £645 for the real deal, whereas these are the Tropez square toe quilted heel mule in black faux leather, and I got these for $19.99. So these are a pretty good dupe. Again, if you're not massively into Bottega shoes, you're not going to be able to spot the differences bang on. These are, you know, they're gonna fool people if you want them to think that you've got Bottega sandals on, or if you just like the style but you don't want to pay the price. They're pretty fantastic, but I have seen some differences in these, so I'm just going to point them out to you. So with these ones, the quilted part of the mule isn't as puffy and padded as the Bottega ones are. It's a bit more of an understated quilt than the Bottega ones are, and also the thickness of this section, as you can see, it kind of is wide and then it thins in the middle and then it goes wide towards the edge of the foot, whereas the Bottega ones are a bit more all thick all over the strap. Also, these don't have any pads on the bottom, which are kind of like a staple Bottega thing. They have these cushiony pads on the bottom of the soles, but those are really quite small differences in the styles, so they're a pretty fantastic dupe and I'm very, very impressed with them. I tried them on and they are so comfy. I absolutely love them. Another pair of Bottega Veneta dupes are of the Lido Intreccio leather mules. Probably not said that at all, but they're like the thick woven mules from Bottega in the colour slipper, and they are £940. So for the dupes, I have these gorgeous ones from Ego. So these are the turned up woven square peep toe mule in nude faux leather, and these I got for £19.99. So for a dupe of those very, very expensive shoes, I'm not sure quite why this style compared to the last style is a good £300 more when there's not that much difference to the shoe, but you know, who knows. But for a dupe, I think they're pretty bang on. However, there are some slight differences again, which I've just noticed, so I'm just gonna let you know. Compared to the real deal, this woven bit is quite similar in the fact of how thick the pieces of woven material are, but in the real ones there aren't any gaps here like you can see. The real ones seem to be much more of a padded woven strap, whereas this literally is just the straps woven and intertwined together, and it has obviously left a few gaps. Also, the woven bits here on the sole, these squares are a lot smaller than the ones on the real ones, and it's also a lot more subtle, that woveny bit. It looks a bit more quilted and padded again on this sole on the real pair. And again, they don't have the pads on the bottom of the sole, which is a staple Bottega thing. And yeah, I've tried them on. I think they are really comfortable. I think they're pretty good. And for the last pair of dupes in this video and the last pair of Bottega Veneta dupes, we have got the stretch leather sandals in Optic white. So, nearly dropped that there. Those ones from Bottega Veneta are £655, whereas we have these beautiful ones from Ego. These are the Eve square toe strappy heel in white faux leather. So I got these ones for £19.99. So with these, they are a fantastic dupe. There are a few differences though that I am going to point out to you now. So with these, they have obviously a full white appearance, whereas on the real ones, this sole is like a tan, a browny, nudie colour, and inside the straps, these bits are that similar nude tan colour. Also, with the real Bottega ones, the back strap here isn't that thick. It's more just like a thin line like this, which attaches to the sole. So again, that's a slight difference. And of course, they don't have the Bottega pads on the bottom. But these, I'm feeling the sole right now, and they have a squishy sole up here, which is really nice and really surprising for, you know, a £20 pair of shoes. So I have tried these on, and with that, you know, slight heel height, you know, it's not too much, and a bit of padding there, and the wide toe base and everything, they are really comfortable. All of the Bottega dupes have been really comfortable to wear and to try on, so I am very excited about these, and I think they're fantastic. So that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really think that I found some bang on dupes in this video, and yeah, none of them are exactly the same, but they're not copies, so they're not going to be exactly the same. But I think for the difference in price, to those small differences that they have in comparison to the real deal, I think, you know, you really can't go wrong. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!